What's crazy? People are always in my business worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got.
You know where Floyd is rich at right now?
What's that?
His peace of mind.
It's the money man. I'm back like I ain't never left. Right now I'm in Las Vegas with my man. I'm at his place, Vegas Auto Gallery, as you guys can see. This is one of my new toys.
Floyd Mayweather has finally broken his silence on the bankruptcy rumors stirred up by Stephen A. Smith. Staying true to his confident persona, he declared, "I'm still arrogant, still flashy, and I still don't care what they say." Mayweather made it clear that criticism doesn't shake him. He remains proud of who he is. Rather than backing down, he used the moment to emphasize that he continues living life on his own terms, regardless of what others say about his money or his character. His message was simple. He stands firm against anyone questioning his success.
I know you guys want to talk about real estate. Only thing I'm doing is answer the questions.
That is a real estate question.
Okay, so out of 48 years, I'm 48 years old, and I've never sued a media outlet. The media outlet throughout my life has bashed me, talked bad about me, spoke bad about my family. Now, I've always been judged because how I have presented myself when I'm promoting a fight. You cannot judge me for entertaining the people when I'm promoting a fight. Judge me for the person that you know. You can't judge me if you don't know me. So that's no different from people in this room may want to do a deal with me. But if someone going out there putting lies on my name, putting lies on me and my team and my family and hurting my business, we're not talking about millions. We're talking about billions of dollars. We can't do that. So this is my first time ever filing a lawsuit against a media company.
In response to Stephen A. Smith's criticism, where Smith argued that no one can always get what they want and that compromise is essential, Mayweather didn't flinch. His defiant words reflected his refusal to change for anyone. He stood proud, unapologetically defending his lifestyle, achievements, and decisions.
That believes in being in the middle, meaning open to compromise, understanding everybody can't get what they want. Vinny, you seem like if you can't get everything you want, you pissed. So damn it, it's all or nothing. That's not reality. You go to work every day, Patrick Bet David tells you everything you want to hear and gives you everything you want, and he never says no to you. I know Patrick Bet David a little bit. I sincerely doubt that's reality. But you deal with it, don't you? That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
WAC 100, a longtime figure in the boxing and entertainment business, stepped up to defend Mayweather against the swirling accusations. He explained that people often misunderstand the scale and privacy involved in major financial deals like Floyd's $42 million property portfolio. WAC clarified that, for legal and strategic reasons, the buyer's identity sometimes remains confidential. He emphasized that Mayweather is far from broke and completely unbothered by the rumors. Instead, Floyd stays focused on his goals, knowing the truth behind his financial moves. For him, the results speak louder than the critics' noise.
In terms of what's happening, Floyd is definitely not broke. Floyd is wealthy. You and I are broke compared to Floyd Mayweather.
Definitely.
We're like essentially homeless compared to Floyd
Floyd's
Mayweather.
one of my business partners. I just got off the phone with him on our way here, literally. You know where Floyd is rich at right now?
What's that?
His peace of mind. When I send him things, like I send you things when it's pertaining to you, when he gets the time, he'll call me and he say, "Hey, Wack, what's that?" And I tell him, he said, that's nonsense. He said, well, as long as they trying to figure me out, they not gonna be able to figure out what they need to do. And he continues to move. I will say this without saying too much, that I've seen him pass on some big deals based upon business he already has on the table. But again, I've been to his home. I talk to him regular. He's my business partner. I think he's riches in his peace of mind because nothing that's going on out there is phasing him or get to him. He doesn't even control his social media. He doesn't see it. I'm telling you, he doesn't see it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's posting himself. He
No,
has someone that
he doesn't see it. He doesn't pay it any attention. When I need something done, I have to send it through different channels for it to get done.
Floyd Mayweather has skillfully built his image around being the villain, a persona that both attracts attention and generates wealth. As he famously said, "Some people pay to see me win, others pay to see me lose. Either way, the money comes in." This duality has fueled his career, making him one of the most marketable athletes in sports history, whether loved or hated. People are drawn to his fights, spending their money to witness the spectacle. This carefully crafted character continues to drive his financial success.
Some pay to see me win, some pay to see me lose, but they all pay. At the end of the day, guys, Floyd Mayweather revolutionized the way you watch boxing. He turns himself into a villain character just so he can build up his net worth. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, some people are going to want to see you win, some people are going to want to see you lose, but at the end of the day, they all pay. So if you got a product or a service out there, people talking down, talking bad about it, at the end of the day, use that negative energy and turn it into a positive for your pocket. So some pay to see me win, some pay to see me lose, but they all pay at the end of the day.
That public persona keeps his fans and critics alike watching closely. Mayweather's passion for luxury was on full display when he added a rare $1.3 million Maybach G650 land outlet to his already impressive collection. Known for its exclusivity and extravagance, the car fits perfectly with Floyd's lifestyle brand. Some critics called the purchase unnecessary flaunting, but to Mayweather, it was simply a reward earned through relentless hard work. These lavish purchases reinforce the image he has created. Someone who is unapologetically extravagant, yet undeniably successful.
It's the money man. I'm back like I ain't never left. Right now I'm in Las Vegas with my man Nick. I'm at his place, Vegas Auto Gallery, as you guys can see. This is one of my new toys. I like to call this Miami Dolphin or Tiffany Blue, whatever you want to call it. Let's go down here and check out another new toy I just purchased. And whenever you're in the Vegas area, come check them out. So this toy right here, Toys R Us. I like to call this the Italian Stallion. Kind of remind me of Rocky Balboa. One more toy. Porsche. We like to call this one right here, White Girl Wasted. Let's go outside. They said save the best for last. So I'm gonna let Nick give you the whole breakdown on the toy outside.
Initially, many dismissed the rumors about Mayweather's finances. But when 50 Cent, a major celebrity with a massive following, joined the conversation, things escalated. 50 Cent accused Mayweather of exaggerating his $42 million property deal and cast doubt on his financial claims. Given 50 Cent's reputation for speaking openly, his comments sparked further debate. Fans and critics alike began to question whether Floyd's public image reflected reality or was just part of a carefully constructed show.
Well, y'all can watch that in full, and as we have already seen, 50 Cent has been very involved in critiquing, taking shots at Floyd Mayweather, and when this came across his desk, he did nothing other than that. If that's the case, it's going nowhere because you didn't do the deal, champ. He must have named the writer separately to make him have to pay his own legal team. The champ is mad, and 50 most definitely promoted his brands and everything with that because 50 Cent has came into question about this deal that Floyd Mayweather has struck, showed his real estate businesses, and people started diving into it. Floyd Mayweather has been defending it, but I just realized he put this $100 million lawsuit in against Business Insider saying that they have been going at him for a long time now. coming at his family, coming at his team, and saying these derogatory things and defaming him, so he won $100 million. The suit lost in the Southern District of New York names Insider Inc. and reporter Daniel Geiger as defendants. It is centered around reporting by Geiger about real estate deals Mayweather Jr. publicly discussed, including an agreement to buy a 62-building Manhattan apartment portfolio. Geiger reported in late March that there is no evidence that there has been a sale. According to the lawsuit, Geiger embarked on a campaign of harassment and defamation categorized by aggressive and misleading journalism that not only distorts the truth, but seems driven by a deep-seated bias against Mr. Mayweather's success. It claims that Geiger refused to review documentation proving the deals in question happened, and suggests that there's a racial component to the reporter's work. It also alleges that Geiger actively sought to undermine Mayweather's business and humiliate him.
Mayweather has never been shy about his love for material wealth. In interviews and across social media, he proudly showcases his luxury cars, designer jewelry, sprawling estates, and stacks of cash. For Floyd, these possessions aren't just signs of success, they are success. He has built his personal brand on financial dominance, believing that wealth sets him apart. While some admire his transparency, others criticize it. Regardless, Mayweather stands by his belief that money and material things are what truly matter in his world.
To choose between winning world titles but being broke, or not winning titles but making billions, which would you choose and why?
When I was younger, I would say winning world titles, because remember, we fight so many fights as an amateur for free. Only thing you get is trophies, and you cherish those trophies. Pretty boy Floyd would say winning titles. Money Mayweather would choose the money.
What feels better and why?
Together they feel the best, the greatest.
Legendary boxing commentator Larry Merchant once described Floyd Mayweather as a brilliant businessman, but not necessarily the most inspiring boxer. Merchant argued that while Floyd's flawless 50-0 record is impressive, it lacks the kind of heart-stirring battles that define boxing's greatest legends. According to Merchant, Mayweather carefully selected opponents and situations that maximized his earnings rather than his legacy in the sport. This view resonated with some fans who felt Floyd prioritized paydays over challenges.
A phenomenal boxer, phenomenal fighter, a very smart businessman.
Yep.
Do you think he should come back to fight Pacquiao one more time or just call it a day?
You know what? I'm not even going there. Because if I say no, that might inspire him to come back. And if I say yes, I'd be lying. Why would you want to see that first fight again?
Well, their names in itself.
Well, okay. I don't question that people would pay to see the fight again.
I forgot to ask. I want to ask this. 7 years ago, Emmanuel Stewart passed away. You and him broadcasted endless hours together. What's your favorite memory of Emmanuel?
Well, I think that Emmanuel was generous. I think he knew boxing as only a professional boxing person could know it from the inside, and he could express it. There were times when I'd be sitting alongside of him and I would ask him a question because I thought his views and response would carry more weight than mine on that particular issue. And I liked him personally, and he was a good guy and a real boxing guy. When he had the best fighters in the world, he still would travel all over with amateurs for tournaments. And he was a real boxing lifer.
A great person. He will be missed, of course. Larry Merchant, if fans want to keep up with you, are you on social media at all?
I'm not. I'm a bit of a Luddite where social media is concerned. But I do watch the big fights on television in my den, and I do commentary there from my friends.
Once celebrated as the world's wealthiest athlete, Mayweather now faces accusations questioning both his fortune and his authenticity. Some have turned the conversation toward race, suggesting that Floyd is unfairly portrayed as a fraud because of his background and success. This viewpoint has fueled emotional debate, with supporters arguing that the criticism is less about money and more about tearing down a successful black man who defied expectations. On the other side,
Mayweather, though, is a legendary athlete. And you just said what makes a legendary athlete is the one who wants to compete. He's notorious for dodging fights when they should happen.
Floyd is so afraid to lose, and he grew up in a different era. So he's, in the era that I grew up in, it was who was the best, and I will fight anybody, doesn't matter who's in my way.
Right.
Floyd's era, and what he created was, okay, we're not gonna lose. If we lose, then everything's messed up. So he wanted to win so bad, and keep his O so bad until he would wait till the guys would be at the right time or weight or age or whatever, past their prime, or even coming too young. Yeah. So he waited for the right time to go in there and do what he had to do. But he's a winner. He wants to win. So whatever it takes, not just in the ring, but outside the ring, he's gonna win.
He wants to win, but he doesn't want to compete.
Yeah, I think that it was just that he wanted to win. He wanted to have the only person to have the O and leave out like that, with just having no loss.
That's killing boxing.
It's a different way of thinking about it. It's his way. He did very well in the way he fought, and he made a lot of money. And it very well could have killed the sport a little bit, that type of style. But I think that's come back around where people now, you see good fights. I mean, Deontay